everybody. This is Ina. It's been a while, right? You guys, I have been underwater. But before I get there, today we're going to talk about, you guys, don't quit your job yet. Where am I supposed to be pointing? I can see like the description here. Don't quit your job yet. Here are 3 things that you can do now to start replacing your salary over the next 12 months, okay? Plus, I'll give you a bonus tip. How's that? 3 solid tips and a bonus tip, because I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that one. So, you guys know what? I really would like to record this one. I should have set it up beforehand. But why don't I tell you about the things that have been going on over the past couple of weeks, and that's why you haven't seen me in the past couple of weeks. That's why I recorded this week's podcast last week, and I haven't published it yet. You guys want to know what's been going on? I started teaching podcasting classes in Boston, and so I founded podcastingclassesinboston.com. That didn't exist a week and a half ago, and I went and I said, I'm going to be teaching basically as a lead generator, guys. I want you guys to know what you're looking at. What you're looking at is a lead generation opportunity for me. Because guess who wants to start a podcast? People that already have a full-time job, that they have aspirations to do something new, something bigger with their life. Hello, that is my audience. Those are the people that I love. Those are the people I want to talk to. Those are the people that I want to help get out of their job in the next year, right? By replacing their salary. So this is a lead generation opportunity for me. So I offer these classes. I get them in. I teach them something new. I make it super fun because I tend to be a really animated speaker. And by the end, there are some people who would like to take it to the next level and actually sign up to work with me, right? And this is what I do. I help people replace their salary over time so that they can change their life a year from now. So they're not still in the same job, stuck in the same situation a year from now. But we do it gradually, okay? We don't do this overnight. We don't do this. That's not how it works. So yeah, we are recording now. Okay. So what did I want to tell you? All right, guys. Today I wanted to tell you about don't quit your job yet. I wanted to tell you 3 things that you can do right now to start replacing your salary. So why don't we start there, okay? I want to tell you about the points, but I want to know exactly where you are. So I'm going to kind of like lay the groundwork for you, lay the foundation for you. I am assuming that you are in a job right now, that you've been in that job for a long time. All right, you've been there for a while. This is a thing for you. This is something that you excel at. This is something you've built your career on. This is something you've built your resume on. You're an expert at that thing that you do at work, right? But there have been some things happening at work lately that you're like, I don't want to stay here for the next 2, 3, 5 years, 10 years. Like I would not be in a good place about myself. I would not feel good about myself if 10 years from now, I'm still here. If I'm still here next year, I would not feel great. So you're starting to evaluate your options. Should I quit my job, right? Should I find another job? Should I pursue this thing that I've been wanting to do forever that I know will make me so much money down the line, but I haven't really had time to focus on it, right? Or something that I love to do, right? And it could be, it could be anything. It could be from writing that book that you've been wanting to write. It could be about helping kids learn something new, helping kids eat more variety of foods. It could be helping people with mindfulness, helping people with meditation, helping them find a better life for themselves, right? What is that thing that you feel like your body, like the world is telling you that it needs you for? So you've been trying to do this on the side, right? You maybe even do some writing on a blog. Maybe you even teach some yoga classes over the weekend. I don't know what it is that you do, but you've tried, right? You've tried to do this on the side. But guess what? What you're seeing is that you're just spending a lot of time doing these things, plus the time taking care of your family, plus the time working full time, and you're starting to burn yourself out, and you're not seeing a way out of this. You're not seeing a path to the life that you want by doing this like this, right? So this is where I tell you, okay, bring it in and listen to these words that I'm about to tell you right now. The life that you want is totally within your grasp. And you know how I know that? Because it's in nobody else's hands. you're the only one who can make your life whatever it is that you want to make of it. So I sent an email recently, and I think I posted that on Facebook too, of where you may be in terms of accepting that kind of future for you, right? You may be in one of these three. Stage one is, Ina, I am really stuck. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know my situation. You can't get on your pedestal over there and on your high horse or your ivory tower and tell me that I can't change my life, because if you knew the details of my life, you would understand that I can't change a thing, right? That's stage one, okay? But the fact that you're listening to this and the fact that you're in this group tells me that you're at the verge of understanding that there's something bigger out there, or that you already know there's something bigger out there and you're trying to see how you can finagle your way into it, but you're not really ready to make changes yet. Right now, you're stuck in this place where I have no control over my life, right? And that is okay. We all start that way, okay? It doesn't mean doom. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna get there. It just means that right now you're in a place where it doesn't feel possible for you to do these things, okay? That is okay. You'll get there. We'll get you there, okay? That's category A. Category B is listening to these words, me telling you, yes, you have control, and you thinking, you know what, Ina? It doesn't feel like that right now. It doesn't feel like I have a lot of control, but I can see your point that I'm the only one who can change it. So I'm gonna take a step back, do a little bit more research, watch a few more of your video episodes on Facebook, listen to a few more of your podcasts, right? Let me start to get into that mindset and see if I can start changing things. Okay, that's kind of category B, where you're not really ready to take action, but you're thinking to yourself, I think I could do something more with my life. I just don't know how yet because I'm so stuck. Then that's category B. Category C. Category C is the people who listen to me and they're like, yes, I am taking action. I am already there. I'm ready to take it to the next level. I am ready to hire a coach. I am ready to start writing full time. I'm ready to do this, right? Yes, Ina, I have control and I'm taking action. I'm going to do it, right? So congratulations if you've made it there, because your life is going to look very different a year from now. Congratulations. If you're in B, right? If you're thinking like, I don't know how to do this yet, keep listening, because I want to give you some actionable items that you can start to work on, start to get your feel about them, so we can get you thinking like a C, in a month, right? I don't know how long it's going to take you to go from B to C. And if you're in A, you're still stuck in I have no control, I would say we all hate the word excuses, right? Because it sounds like we're doing something wrong, like we're putting excuses. But here's a definition, a great definition of an excuse. An excuse is a challenge or a problem or a roadblock that you have not challenged yet. It's a roadblock that you are still thinking dominates you, that you still think it controls you, but you have not taken the step of challenging that assumption and challenging that roadblock. So that roadblock could be, I work full time and I don't have time, right? The next step is to challenge it. Okay, do I really not have time? Right? Well, don't you find yourself sometimes coming home, taking care of the kids and being so tired and putting everybody down to sleep, and then you sit on the couch and you're like, and the first thing you do is open up your computer and do more work? That was me. So I know there's some of you out there that do this. So the question is, do you really not have time, or are you lacking a better vision? Right? Are you lacking what else you could be doing with that time that follows a thread that takes you to the life that you want? So the step after having an excuse is to challenge it. And then it's not an excuse anymore. It becomes problems to solve. And I know you're really good at problem solving because you do that at work every day. So to my A's, you'll get there. Keep challenging those excuses. Without a challenge, they are just excuses. So challenge them so we can move you to position B, which is like, yes, you feel like you have very little control, but you're willing to start to take that back. And then all my B's will get you to C through action, through proving to yourself that you can do it. So why don't I tell you the 3 things you could start doing right now to start replacing your salary over the next month, and then I'll give you a bonus advice, okay? Let's do this. Number 1, know what it is that you want to do, okay? Figure it out. Go on a silent retreat for 2 hours at a coffee shop with a notepad, with your phone, with whatever it is, with your computer, with whatever it is that you need. But I want you to brainstorm who you want to help. Okay, if you're teaching yoga in the morning, so you want to continue teaching yoga, like it's your perfect world, a world where you don't have to work full time, but you're teaching yoga full time. Is that it? Who is your audience? Who are you talking to and what problems are you trying to solve? Know that. Know what it is that you want to do, who you want to do it for. Okay? With that information, I want you to start helping people with it. Okay? Because people that start a business, they're not just starting from scratch, right? I know that a lot of us have a fear of throwing our resume away, of saying, I have built an entire career for 15 years and I don't want to throw that away. So Ina, sorry, thanks, but no thanks. I'm not really willing to change my life because I have already built it and I'm already there, right? It doesn't have to be that way. You know what you do while you work full time? You start teaching your yoga classes. You start an online presence, start a Facebook page where you advertise your yoga classes, your weekend yoga classes, and you start talking to your audience and you start to get that experience so that a year from now, it doesn't feel like you're throwing your life away. It feels like you're building on something that you started building a year ago. So that's advice number one. Know what you're doing, know who you're helping, and start helping them now. Okay? That's it. Advice number two, network with people in your community, with other organizations. This is something that I've just recently started doing, and I've been in business for 18 months, right? Something I recently started doing, and I started to notice a hunger that all of these chambers of commerce, that all of these groups, business groups in the area have for somebody like you. I remember reading about, or somebody told me, about somebody who teaches mindfulness and meditation, and she managed to get a speaking engagement at a corporate conference. Now you start to think like, well, what does a meditation person have to do with corporate? Guess what? Corporate people are stressed out, and the corporate, the company that was setting up this event, they wanted to bring a speaker in to teach them about how to take a step back and take a moment for themselves and how to get out of the stress and of the grind. So it is possible for you to do something that business organizations will want. Yoga classes, teaching you about yourself, teaching you about your kids. Organizations want this, and they want to bring you in as a guest speaker. So that's how you start to get to know organizations around that are going to need you, and you can start to turn those into clients. Okay, so network with business organizations in your area. Tell them you'll do lunch and learns, teach lessons for free, to start to get known, get people to like your Facebook page so you can target them with ads for your next yoga class, for your next session, to teach your kids how to eat well, right? So put yourself out there and start to make local connections. Advice number three, be Googleable. Here's an example. You're going to go out, you're going to go to a lunch and learn, and you teach people about mindfulness, okay? You close your book, you say thank you very much, you get out. People there loved you. And they're like, okay, I wonder where she's teaching next. I wonder what her background is. Why am I listening to her? I really liked her. I just want to follow her. If she's on Instagram, I want to be there with her. And they go online and they Google your name. And they find zero. You just lost a potential client, a potential sale, a potential for somebody to help you replace that salary in the next 12 months. Be Googleable. Have an online presence, have social media accounts, have a website, have your classes posted on Eventbrite, right? On the big websites that advertise events. In my case, I do it on multiple places. I do thebostoncalendar.com. That's a really popular site for people to see what's going on around town. So I post my sessions there, right? So have an online presence so that people can find you. Those are my 3 tips, all right? These are foundational, guys, especially for my A's who are still trying to get over the roadblocks, right? Think about it this way, okay? For my B's who wants to start taking action, start doing these things. For my C's who are already ready to take action, you are ready to start doing these lunch and learns, okay? For everybody else, we'll get you there, okay? But these are the things you're thinking about, okay? These are the things that you're going to be thinking about every single day. So here's your bonus advice. And the only reason I say this is because I did it and it worked wonders for me, and I continue to do this, and I will continue to do this even when I'm making the $50,000 a month, okay? Because it's so important. You guys, get yourself some help. Get yourself a coach. Get yourself some advice, some practical tips, some assignments, somebody who's going to take you from A to B. Because you know what's really hard? Starting a business and keeping it running for more than 18 months. You know what's even harder? To do this on your own, to be reinventing the wheel, to be learning things from scratch. That's why I am a coach. I help people do this, and I'm actually about to post right now. It's 10:30 in the morning on August 9th, 2019. This is for the people on the podcast who are listening who want to look this up. You can go to my Facebook group, inacoveney.com/Facebook, but you have to spell Coveney right. It ends in EY. Okay? Go there, find an entry that is close around that time, 10:30 in the morning Eastern time, August 9th, 2019. I'm about to post the picture of a website that I just finished yesterday and the face of my client when she saw her new online presence. We just wrapped up 3 months of working together, and I just created her website. She has been trained on sales. She's getting people on the phone. She knows exactly what to do. This woman is going to go places. She's going to replace her salary within a year because she's hustling, she's there, right? She's one of my C players. I should revert that. One of my A players, right? She does great. She's out there and she's doing what she has to do, even though she has a full-time job, because she has a vision for herself. So I'm about to show you what her expression was when she saw her website for the first time. And it is priceless, guys. I love doing these reveals. I love capturing. I record it and I capture their face when they look at their website for the first time. So once you see yourself out there, it's almost like you're watching somebody else's business page. You're like, wow, I would actually sign up to work with this person. I'm like, yes, that's the idea, for you to have an online presence that people love and that people are going to want to follow. Give them a next step to do. But you guys, get yourself some help. In 3 months, you could have your own website and your business and be off to the races to replace your salary. So if you would like to learn more about that, how I work with people, how much it costs, whether I can help you or not, whether this is something you want to do or not, I work with people in 3-month chunks, okay? And I'm taking new clients right now. So you just go to inacoveney.com/call. I will put it in here in the comments. inacoveney.com/call. And by the way, guys, I couldn't even see your comments. Rico, I see you there. Cognitive behavior, solid advice. Human resources, Secret Boston. Oh, I haven't done Secret Boston. Thank you, Rico, for the advice. I haven't even done Secret Boston. I'm sorry, Rico, I wasn't looking at the comments here. They weren't popping up for me until I just clicked on something. Let me see, micromentor.org. I'm going to have to look into that because now I don't remember what I was saying when you posted that, Rico. But now I can see the comments, so you can tell me more about that. So what was I saying? inacoveney.com/call, and we'll just figure out what we can do in the next 3 months to help you. These are the 3 foundational months for you to replace your salary within a year, okay? So that next year, August 2019, is going to look vastly different for you. You're going to be submitting your resignation, and you're going to be doing something that you love to do all day long for a living. This is going to be your life now. So I want to get started with you. So go to that link and let's sign up. Rico, Secret Boston. I need to look into that. No, I don't remember what I was saying when you said that. And Marco, I know that you're there, Marco. So you guys, Marco is our community manager, and he's here with us for the next couple weeks. And yeah, so I want you to stay tuned because there's more Marco news coming up. Okay. That's basically what I had for you guys. I really hope this advice was helpful. My C's, I want to move you to B. My B's, I want to move you to A's. And A's, you guys are ready. Let's work together and boost you. In 3 months, you're not going to believe the business that you have in your hands. Okay? Let's not wait anymore. So I see another comment. Rico, you're sweet. Thanks for doing this. Lots of opportunity out there. Thank you, Rico, for being here. And I'll check out those links that you sent me. Thank you. It's like the advice is going both ways here. So for anybody actually listening in the podcast, I'm live on Facebook right now, and we're having a conversation. So if you want more of that, for everybody in the podcast, go to inacoveney.com/Facebook. That takes you straight into my Facebook group, and you can see these things live, and we can actually interact. I love it. Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Marco, for being here. That's all I had for you guys. I will see you the next time, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.